back. It is Saturday, 3/22, making this impromptu video as a modification as Chet walks down the stairs. Oh, I got music on, hold on. So we fly these little warbird thingies and modifying them, as in we're putting receivers and stuff in them, and I had a crazy quirky morning as mine fail-safed a couple times and put it on the roof of the rifle range at the range, and that was fun in the cold. But we just went and test flew Chet's and had no issues. And while we were doing that, he broke a prop. Kind of a pain in the ass. They're not super cheap. These things are not durable on any standards. They're pop-off props. So when they hit something, this little hub meets that little hub, and it breaks off. But he hit the power line and sheared this off. But while farting around probably a month or so ago, I wanted to see if I could make a prop. So I got a bunch of these for the 5-inch quads that I have that I don't fly much anymore because I've been really into the micros, and I'm wondering if I could modify this. So I made one. Shaved it as clean as possible to keep the perfect balance. There's a screw that goes into here that goes into this plastic hub with this little plastic surround, which is not really needed, but it creates a little pressure and holds it in place. I have done this, and along inside the base there is basically a tiny whoop. I don't have any, just a tiny O-ring just to separate the back part here so that when it clamps on, it locks all the way on. Still pops off. Definitely a stronger prop, is not going to break, and it gives a little more thrust. It worked really good. Thrust. Insert the giggity. So if you're looking and you got one of these little Voltec, I think, or any of the other warbirds, are all the same, I recommend getting some quad props, and obviously they're variable pitch, different ones and colors and all that fun. I had to round out this hole just a little bit. Do I have the parts? Bear with me. This is like an impromptu thing. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Here's what the hub looks like. So there's a tiny little O-ring that I slide onto this. Let's see if I can do this. I don't got my glasses on either. It doesn't fit completely flush into there, and I just opened it up just a tiny bit to let it sit flush with the O-ring, and then the screw through the other side. You can probably just use a washer if you didn't want to use the nose cone, and it holds it into place. Super kick-ass, creative, simple, and it works. So we're gonna glue the wheels back onto Chet's plane and finish up the battery bay there for the receiver. Yeah, I got the glue gun right here. All right, and on a side note, now I'll get into this later. I'll get into that later. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps.